My name's Helen and Rhys is my son. When he was little, it was only me and him until he was 5, so I think you kind of build that quite strong mum-son relationship in those first few years. It kind of did go through to him being a teenager. And life was basically his hobby. He wanted to be out on his bike, he wanted to see every film, he wanted to listen to every song. It's just that thirst for life. He just liked to be outside and see the world and what was going on. So the day it happened, myself and my husband weren't actually here, we were away. We'd actually done the Great North Run the day before, so I'd spoke to Rhys a lot that day. It was his first day of college. And one of the things that sticks in my head is I saw a sports car on the motorway and I sent Rhys a picture of it. And I thought it was a bit odd that he hadn't seen it, but I just thought, it's his first day of college, he's probably, settling into the class, he might not be allowed his phone out. We got home, I don't know what time it was, probably around lunchtime. And I remember walking through the door and I looked at her and I just remember saying, "Is it Nana?" Because my Nana was quite elderly. And I think she basically just, I think she just said it. I think she said, "Rhys is dead." I remember I was up in my bedroom, and I remember my husband coming through and saying that my stepson had rung him on his way home from school and asked if it was true. So he'd already seen it on social media before we'd got a chance to tell him. The rest of that day and for days after, I wouldn't be able to tell you what day it was, what hour it was, what I was doing, what anyone else was doing. It just, it's almost like your mind blocks it out. On the day that he died, part of me died. Obviously we're only 20 months in from when it happened, and you learn how to, I use the word, live with it, because there's no other choice, really. But really life is just existing rather than living. Awful. Thinking about the people who had to experience it, actually see it happen. The driver, no one goes to work wanting something like that to happen. No one expects something like that to happen. And they've got to live with it, and I should imagine that they feel some of the same feelings I feel. Almost like their life's been ripped away from them. They've got to get up every day. And the kids on the bus, how do children see something like that and get over it? Down to the lovely ladies that stayed with him when they saw it happen, so that he wasn't on his own. The gratefulness as a mother to know that they were there with him. But I hate every day that it's impacted all those people and all those children. It's just wrong. We all see the kids on the bikes and walking. They all think they're invincible. They're young, they don't think about the consequences of life. You see them now, they're on the phones, their hands are off the handlebars. Rhys was the same. I think because it's happened, all I see is the kids not watching what they're doing and on the phones. Just like a driver in a car, you don't need to be on your phone when you're on your bike. Whatever you need to do will wait. Just be aware of what's going on around you. And for the car drivers, try and remember that those kids think they're invincible and that they might not be watching what they're doing. And maybe just take that extra second to realise that they're there. I know it's hard, they come from all over. There's, especially going up and down to the schools, there's so many of them about. But just take that second to realise and concentrate on what you're doing. It's that split second. All these things happen in that split second. And it's not just one thing that makes it happen, it's a sequence of things. If Rhys had looked up 2 seconds earlier, if the bus driver had decided to go a different way, if he'd stopped at a stop for 2 seconds longer, if